Alright, so welcome everyone to the first match of Crucible Season 12 Week 8 between the Fancy Airborne Cookies and the Fixed Bayonets, which is actually the second match. However,
On the
we're doing it
challenge, yeah.
first. Yeah.
In
Alright.
case you're wondering, stop wondering.
Alright, so first up we got the Jupiter, piloted by Dementio.
Yeah, who is the Dementio?
Yeah, right? And it is a Corsair with a carronade front, carronade right side. We got a Gatling on there, another Gatling on there, and then an Awacha.
Hellhound front, Nemesis side.
Oh, okay, yeah, they don't look similar at all. And then we
Come
got Treble on the Pekilige Booth. Not even gonna try. And it is a Artling with a side carronade and a side flak.
Shipment of the years of the Borealum, Magnet piloted by Zenok. He's bringing Watcher, Artemis, Gatling on the right, and Caro, Flak, Gatling on the left. Shipment of fourth, dancing together, piloted by Alpha Sierra. Artling, top deck Artemis, Gatling, side Flak, another Artemis. Ships spots are out. No kill the first minute.
Yeah. And so Jupiter is the only one seen, as the other ship seems to be sneaking around there, the outer edges of the map. Blue team very focused on the Jupiter as of right now.
Yeah. Okay, blue team more moving together. Jupiter, is he? No, he's not. Okay. Is someone drift sailing in here? No, I am disappointed.
Alright, so spots out on both red ships there. They all are very well aware of each other.
Yeah, and seems like the Jupiter got the first shot on the Borealum. Meanwhile, the two Artlings are moving out together, right on the Jupiter. Bit of thermal damage, nothing is.
Yeah, we're getting hull breaks out there. Oh, beautiful flak there by the red team's Pyramidion.
Yeah, that means the first kill is obtained by red team, also known as Fancy.
Oh, and the Magnate as well.
Oh boy, that's a 2-0 lead. And what you could see in this engagement here quite nicely is Trevor angling the ship at just the moment where the armor break came up. He has the flag of 3, so he has the worst arc, but he just angled at the second he needed to.
Yeah, that was a very good turn there, as soon as the hull break came out.
Yeah, that was a good one. Well, usually I guess you just engage in an angle, but this works too. Okay, Borealum and Dancing together are back on the map.
Oh, and they're spawning very close. So they got spots out. Red team doesn't have spots on them just yet, but I think they see them.
I mean, I know there's the saying that the more vibrant your ship is, the less visibility, but still you can't miss a Magnate. And this is what you mean. And fighting Crusade.
Yeah, the Magnet is not the most discreet ship, and we got a pop.
And a ram.
Almost a pop on the Borealum, actually. Their balloon is keeping together.
Well, now the Nemesis will probably survive some. Nah, never mind.
Ooh, and... Oh, backing very hard into the building that we're dancing together. Taking a lot of perma damage.
Thankfully for them, the Piggly Booth was a bit out of position and couldn't get the flags in.
Yeah, however, the Jupiter is getting a good hold of them there with the Hawacha and the Gatlings.
They're broken once again. Still, no flags go out, but that was just a nice Gat kill, I guess.
Yeah, Hawacha on the Borealum going out on the Pyramidion. However, I don't think it is enough right now.
Nah, they
might be getting some perma in here, though. Or ram!
Yeah, they will probably get a kill due to ramming the Piggly Booth. Actually, no.
Oh, but here comes the Corsair ram.
Just sealed his fate with the Jupiter being on his ass. On his aft.
I mean, Jupiter is not leaving there anytime soon. Just kind of hanging out.
Oh, okay, he mounts, but still. He has the superior position there. And Borealum appears to be charging for the Emperor into terrain. Seems like they're trying to make a run, but there are some gaps around. There are some valleys around or streets on this map where Magnet won't fit. Neither would the Corsair, but the Magnet is currently running. Okay, Piggly Booth is back in the fight, supplying some more fire on the Borealum.
They kind of need to die soon because the other blue ship is going to be force spawned.
Yeah, they were probably pick the Southerns Wait, there is no southern spawn. This map is weird.
As the
Just
blue
for
ship
explanation,
has
why this
spawned
map is
here.
weird, the spawns are in the corners. So in the southwestern corner and the northeastern corner, roughly. Or one of them, and the other two are like next to it. So yeah, not west and east or north and south. This map is split in the corners.
Alright, so Jupiter and the Pikaliga Booth is already moving in here now.
Yeah, they will probably just want to get a quick kill here. They only need one more.
Seems to be a bit of a suicide charge here. A lot of Gatling going out on the Pyramidion, and I don't think they're going to be able to hold up much longer.
Nah, Picnic Booth is broken,
Yeah.
Flux going out.
Oh,
Actually,
Jupiter going in. I thought it might have been a suicide charge. However, they seem to be
they're in a
committing.
good position here. Well, I mean, they're broken, but Dancers dancing together, and if they get the Nemesis on them, they can get some really good shots out.
Yeah.
If they still have the Nemesis, of course. Whoop, that's gone.
But there goes the hole, and a lot of explosive damage coming out this time.
Yeah, with no Dancers able on the dancing together, they can just pump out Flak as they will, as they wish.
Yeah, because the Jupiter has been very fortunate in not getting a lot of follow-up on their hull breaks so far, but now it seems like the luck is running
Yeah,
out
he's not
here.
getting out of this. Yep, he's dead. So, the Picnic Booth decided to respawn. He will probably move back now.
As the blue team moving higher there to try and get a spot on the red team, presumably. But the Pikaliga Booth is making a pretty good job of keeping themselves hidden, making the blue team having to guess a bit about where they did spawn.
Sorry, I was looking through a different text channel. Ah, okay, back to the business. I believe that whatever you said is probably right and very important.
I don't think it was very important. I mean, now is more interesting. Now we're getting back into the game here as both red ships have spawned and are moving back in.
Long range, a bit of long range watcher being exchanged, even though long range is kind of a relative term on this map.
Yeah, Jupiter still unspotted though, and a Corsair that you don't see coming can be a very scary thing.
Well, they should see it now. Yeah.
Yes, but do they have the
popped here?
do they have time to respond to it properly?
In. They're not ramming, but he's getting his watch already. And it's down.
Yeah, because I think the Corsair is right where it wants to be right now, in the middle, taking all of the attention. They're taking a bit of damage here, but the Pikaliga Booth is free to engage a lot more freely right now.
Yeah, they are eating a lot of damage, and with that, we are over with this match.
Yeah, because the Corsair is not always the easiest ship to just outright kill like that.
So, that means the fancy airborne cookies obtained the victory in this match with a final score of 5-2. Congratulations. And we're moving on to something else now. To another team now.
Alright. So we'll see you folks again in a little bit. Alright, so we're getting ready here for match 1, 2, 1, 2. We have confirmation from the big head honcho. Ships all locked, and we should be getting into the game now.
The big head hunch?
Oh, that's you.
What the? I do not approve.
You don't want to be the big head honcho. Alright, derelict deception. By coin flip.
Yes. Ah. So. Also, we are currently joined by the fixed bayonets and the Svensk tiger.
Exactly.
However you are supposed to pronounce that in a Swedish way.
Svensk tiger.
Thank you.
Alright, so on the red team, the fixed bayonets, we got the Crusader with a lumberjack of Watcha, flags on both sides, and that's a Hades and a Gatling. So kind of a close range side and a long range side on that one.
Yeah, that's the Hybrid Crusader.
Yeah, piloted by Senok, and then we have Dancing Together, piloted by Alpha Sierra. It's an Artling with a flak on 3 and an Artemis on 4.
Shooting off there is the Randy Orton. It's a Magnet piloted by Artemis. He's bringing Watcher Artemis Gatling on the right and Watcher Artemis Laser on the left. Last but not least, we have the Darkness Crusader piloted by Nanielta. It's a left-handed Meta Crusader with front Watcher Caro, mid-deck Flux, and top-deck Gatlings. In case you're wondering how it's left-handed, the position of the Watcher.
Alright, so spots are out and we've got an engagement going here.
Indeed we do.
Yeah, so the red team is looking very strong here right now as they have a lot of long-range capability here with the Artemis and the Lumberjack. However, the Randy Orton is giving them a run for their money here.
Well, the Darkness appears to be flanking. Yeah, they are preparing for the Dance Together to push past them and get it already. Yep, and there they go. They've gone too far.
We got some Gatling going out there. Watcher didn't really do too much there. Got the weapon and Flax coming out here.
Going out. That's off the Permagon.
However, the Blessed Before Use there seems to be pushing back the Darkness. They can't really get over that ridge or they're gonna get burned down really fast.
I mean, that's the thing with the Meta Crusader. When you get close, you can shred people. But getting close on open maps? Good luck. You're Baltic Crusader after all. Randy Orton, double broken right now.
Yeah, however, the Darkness is really getting that Pyramidion off of their ally. However...
And that's the Pyramidion gone.
I was gonna say they were taking a bit of a risk there, but they got the Pyramidion.
Darkness was broken as well, just... They ate a bit of flak there, and they are in the one clip killing range.
Yeah. They're almost in the one-shot killing range. Oh, the flak's missing! Just narrowly.
Oh, that's huge. But,
yeah, there comes another one though.
So, for the first time, I'm saying my catchphrase. It's time for the bigger picture. Blue team is an 8-0. The Crusader, also known as the Darkness, has suffered some severe damage right there. And they are not looking good. Meanwhile, the Randy Orton is basically undamaged.
Yeah, and I think what we saw there is that these engagements could go either way, because the red team was dealing out some serious damage there. However, they lost their Pyramidion there very quickly.
Yeah, the problem was the Pyramidion pushed too far.
Yeah.
I would say it was too far away from his ally, and they didn't really anticipate the Darkness flanking. But I mean, the Darkness is a close-range ship. What are they expecting from them?
Yeah, because I was about to say that the Crusader was pushing too far when they got the Pyramidion. So blue team using the ridge there to kind of peek at their enemy as they're coming in. And I mean, in this upcoming engagement, Darkness cannot really afford to lose Hull there.
No. I mean, if they lose Hull, they're most likely dead.
Yeah.
Spotted there, work brave, getting into cover there. Randy Orton being the present target and eating all the fire. They will get popped.
So that is a lot of damage coming out of those two ships.
I mean, if both ships are focusing on one, they have a lot of damage potential.
They're kind of sitting on their ally here. It's a bit crowded in this little space they have here.
Yeah, it's crowded in that cover, yeah.
Yeah.
Randy Orton with this big balloon is still perfectly visible and under fire from both red ships. Darkness now peeking. Are we firing off a Watcher? Yep, there we go. Taking the dancing together full on, just getting on Artemis. Oh, the Artemis rather.
Alright, so red team is inching ever so much closer. However, the Darkness does have a lot of close range. Randy Orton losing balloon.
Again, pushing forwards quite aggressively.
Yeah.
Getting the lumberjack, but they are broken now. Eating a Watcher. Maybe some flak? Not sure.
It seems like they were trying to play the target while the Darkness was sneaking around to try and get that Pyramidion. However, I don't think they got a good enough Watcher as the Pyramidion turns to them and now has active fire on them.
Yeah, the Dancing Together anticipated the move this time around, it seems like, and it's ready to engage the Crusader. And if you don't get that perfect engage or the perfect start of the engagement, any Pyramidion, either Meta Median or Artling, can shred you.
Yeah, as long as they get their front on you, because I mean, if they would have gotten like 1 or 2 engines, that could have been over so much quicker in favor of the Crusader.
Steams past and gets one side on them.
Yeah.
So 40 minutes. Bit more than 40 minutes on the clock and an even score right now. I see your stream delay appears to be a bit bigger than just 1 minute.
Now that we have an exact clock on it.
Yeah, it appears to be like 1 minute 14 seconds.
It's supposed to be a minute. Give or take some. Yeah.
But then you're just like, okay, fuck latency, I have a delay anyways.
Alright, so red team is very much creeping up on their spawns here.
They have a perfect vision of the back side of blue spawn, so they should know right now that blue indeed spawned in the wreckage. Seems like the best move for you is moving exactly for that. Not really.
Blue team remaining pretty passive in here right now. They're moving a little bit out and taking the red team spawn here.
Yeah.
So both teams being a little bit careful here, because the red team is not in a hurry to go check out whether or not they spawn in there.
Well, but they should, because blue team has first skill advantage.
Yeah.
I mean, we are still at 12 and a half, more than 12 and a half minutes in the game, so it shouldn't be a big problem, but I would just like to point it out. Unlike in SCS, there's no overtime in Crucible. So, when the timer hits 0 and you are in a stalemate, the team with the first skill advantage will just win. But, you won't get the point for winning. So, if you win a match by obtaining 5 kills, you actually get 6 points. If you win on the timer, you can get a maximum of 4. And since we are playing for the leaderboard here, you need every point you can get.
Yeah. So now they've spotted each other here. The blue team is kind of splitting up here a little bit. The Magnate is peeking in, trying to get some cheeky damage there, while the Darkness is going around, getting a decent watch on the Blessed Before Use there.
Blessed Before Use almost broken. Now they are actually broken, but...
Yeah, but it's too much damage on the Darkness for them to be able to stay there.
Yeah. Okay. Armor rebuild, still Flux going... Sorry, Flux? Watchers? Everything going out. Randy Orton now moving in. It's all the same, it's all damage.
Yeah.
but Mr. Ghost on the guns there. Yeah, successfully shooting first, disabling a good portion of Randy Orton's guns. This for use broken though, but that's not
Oh, and
significant damage.
just
A little bit
dodging
of a
that flak.
over hydro.
So it is very difficult right now for the blue team to be able to move in here. They are getting Artemis on the Pyramidion and kind of pushing them back a little bit.
Just move up and get out of the damage. Actually now being pushed down by its allies.
Yeah.
Okay, darkness going in for the flank.
Oh, what is this maneuver? Are they gonna come
They
in
might get
through
a
here?
good drop on the Pyramidion unless they get spotted, of course.
They seem to be going for the bless before use here.
Getting no engines, which is a bit of a problem. Because now the bless before use can just go in.
A lot of flags hitting though.
Yeah, they're not looking good. Another clip and they're dead.
And the Magnet seems to have a bit of trouble getting into the tunnel right now.
I mean, they found themselves under a lot of lumber pressure, it seems. Red team is retreating though.
Yeah, keeping... They're having troubles escaping the laser range there.
Left before use running moonshine backwards, it seems. It's partially. But they are under laser pressure and they might just break. Never mind. They're not breaking, yeah. Shooting lumberjack into the back of their ally.
Yeah, the ally is acting like a very nice buffer for them right now, being between them and the enemy. However, that is a double-edged sword as they are also soaking up the shots from their ally.
Yeah. Dance together might soon break here, especially when the Orton's trying to get the gun going on them. Yep, there we go.
And we'll
Break.
see, will the flags come out? They come out, but a lot of them miss.
Oh yeah, I see. Get some good flag gunners going.
I mean, with the Crusader down there moving towards you, it is a pressured situation, and you might be repairing as well.
Yeah. But both red ships are not looking good, while both blue ships are still have their full perma.
Yeah, the blue team is right now wearing them down slowly. However, they're wearing them down, so... Another laser coming out here on the dancing together. Their hull is not gonna hold up, and the darkness seems to be ready to come in here. Yeah.
There we go. That's a dead Pyramidion again, and the rest for use will most likely soon follow, as they don't have much perma to hold on to.
Yeah, I don't see a way for them to escape right now, and their hull is very low right now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they just got Watcher to death, it seems.
Alright, so 4-2 in Blue's favor, and... I mean, they were in red spawn, but now they seem to be moving out of it again.
Yeah. Let's see what the red team will do here. Okay, they decide to spawn in a not necessarily aggressive spawn, but also not the...
Yeah, since Blue
least
team moved
aggressive.
away, it wasn't aggressive. If they would have stayed, that would have been the most aggressive I've ever seen, I think.
Yeah.
And they seem to be wasting no time here. They're just going straight for them. They know where they are. And Blue
They are
team
spreading
seems to want the
Oh, they
same
want
cover
blood,
as
bro.
the last fight here. Or the first fight, rather.
Yeah, they want blood. Blood for the blood gods. I think only 2 points behind, so they need to be a bit careful.
Lumberjack going out, but the Randy Orton doing a good job of dodging those shots.
Best before use finding itself on a lot of fire, especially that laser. But hey, disabling goes both ways, it seems.
Yeah, balloon break on the Randy Orton there. The darkness seems to be moving in a little bit for the Pyramidion. However, they don't really get the disable. They keep harassing the hull on it. Or the armor, rather. And hull break on the Pyramidion. The flak goes out. A lot of it hits. That is a lot of perma.
Yeah. That's more than half the...
Yeah, and the Randy
Yeah,
Orton
armor gone,
clearly
that's
has the upper
correct.
hand against the Bless before use right now. However, the
it
dancing
seems
together is moving
it
in.
seems the Randy Orton is smelling blood in the water as they're pushing forwards quite aggressively. If they are like lagging a bit behind,
Ooh,
Randy
Randy
Orton is
Orton,
double broken
yeah,
right now. They are
smashing
behind
out their
the
hull.
truck though, so yeah. Even if Lux go out, they will be late.
Yeah.
So
And
no
now the
flush go
dog is
out.
moving in against the dancing together. The Watcher comes in. The
Gets
Gatling.
the get.
And will the flag
Can't
come?
get
It
the
comes
broken
and it
yet.
hits.
Flag going
Yeah.
out. That means the. Can you say it?
Svensk Tiger.
Thank you. Obtained the victory. The final score of 5-2 in their favor.
Yeah, or quite literally Swedish Tiger.
Yeah, but I guess it sounds better if you say it in a Swedish way. Much like the German team SCS names sounds way better if a German say them. Or if a German says them.
Yeah, and usually those are very long, so I usually don't even try.
That's why you have me.
Yeah, exactly.
Your friendly neighbor German here. So, let's see.
Alright, should be time for match number 3.
Let me summon Team 1.
Yeah, there was a timer that lived. It died. Happy ever after. The end.
4-minute timer is no more.
The end. Creative.
Soon comes the
Very
birth of the
creative.
3-minute timer.
Switch. The incapability of people to spell change is reaching new levels.
Now it's switch.
Now they can't even write the damn word in any way.
Well, hey, would you prefer a chagna or a switch?
Changalanga ding dong?
Not
That's
that, a chag. A crazy version of the change.
Alright, so what do you guys think we're
Yeah,
going to be
this is
seeing
spelled
here?
correctly, so who am I to complain?
I mean, it's Northern Fjords, so long range is not out
Yeah.
of the equation.
No punctuation or capital letters, though. How despicable.
Well, then you would also need to make it a full sentence. So the correct way of saying it would be, I have changed.
I'm not that. We have certain standards, yes. But, not that massive standards.
Oh yeah, it's 9 o'clock, okay.
Capital letter. We are progressing in the right path.
Yeah, but
Our words have
who is
been
this
heard.
Avengio fella?
No idea.
How did he get in?
Sometimes it's really that hard to open a package of chocolate.
Have you been trying to open a package of chocolate the entire time?
Yes. I don't know how much you heard of me struggling with a goddamn packaging.
Wait a minute. So yeah, you heard it on stream first. Zolok is capable of opening a packet of chocolate.
Yes. And now I am consuming a chocolate.
I mean, what brand of
Nice.
chocolate is it?
Have you
I've
fixed
never
your
had a
bayonet
challenge.
prior to that.
What? I don't want to stab myself in the throat, thank you.
I just really like the image you said, like, tanks incoming, fix bayonets. What?
Yes.
You can't bayonet charge tank.
You can. How do
I'd
you think
expect
the
to
Imperial
survive.
Guard do it from day to day?
And expect to survive.
They don't.
I mean, it's the Imperial Guard after all. Once again, the very definition of expendable. Also, what I've just noticed, Trevor and Stravinsky have flipped levels. The one is 32, the other one is 23.
There's going to be movement soon, though. Most likely.
Yeah, probably next match, I guess.
Of other note, history is actually filled with the situations where the word expendable can be aptly summed up for armies.
They are 10 seconds early! I like it!
Yay!
We have ascended!
Perhaps they heard you.
They heard me complain every single time I'm reffing. Also, I
Perhaps.
see, Dimitri, you've learned. You've shown the lobby game.
Obviously, everyone is impatient this time around, and they say we need to see
A
the
highly
lobby.
important lobby game.
Yeah,
which nobody
exactly.
cares about.
So I say, sure.
That is what the people want to see.
Was it by popular request?
Yes.
Yes.
Ah. In that case, carry on.
Give the people what they want.
Indeed.
Namely, the ship loadouts.
Alright, so I'm gonna start with a home Resonance.
Someone can't build resonance.
Piloted by Artemis. It's a Carafish with a side flamer, and on the other side they got a Gatling and a flak. And we have a very purple Stormbreaker called Season of Storms, piloted by 9 Iota. It's got some Artemis, it's got, what is that, a Mortar, a Gatling, and a Watcher.
Shots being fired already. Next is the friend fish. Fish piloted by Dimentio. Caro Blenderfish with side Caro and double Banshee. And last but not least, Piggly Kaboof. Artling with top deck Artemis Gatling, side Flak Caronate. Piloted by Trevor.
Of note should be the fact, 2 blender fishes. They are now going to duel each other for
While
the
the
title of
breaker
best blender
and-
fish in the universe.
Yes, it
Yeah,
seems to
they're-
be two different duels here going on.
But the home residents will most likely have the upper hand as they have a
Let's
flame
call
and
it
the
the
French
residents. Don't bother with the whole screwed up name.
It's called the Resowans.
residents. Yeah,
Their
how
fault,
actually
not
home
yours.
resident is double broken.
Now
Their
since
fault,
the
not
table have
yours.
turned here in the fish duel bed. Meanwhile, we have the Piggly Booth and the
the other
Season of
way.
Storms
Oh,
here.
the Season of Storms broken. No follow-up.
Flux
no.
going out, and they
Oh,
missed.
they missed completely. Flag's
Well,
not
actually-
on point.
So I actually can't tell them due to the talking.
Oh, Season of Storms broken again. No hits.
Yeah, they're having a very hard time staying out of the Pyramidians' arcs here, which is what they need to do if they want to win.
In the meantime, the Blenderfish duel continues with no apparent progress, beyond the fact that both ships have gone down.
Oh, that's just what's gonna happen though. Both ships are gonna go lower until they're both on the ground, just popping each
We
other.
have boops. The French fish being booped and getting stuck a bit.
Ooh.
And not much still happening. I'll come back to you with an update once something dies.
The French fish just broke.
Not dead though. Back to the Season of Storms and Pickling Booth.
Oof.
Don't care. Not my
It's
fault for this
Boof.
crazy names.
It's Dutch.
Dutch. Well, same mate. I pick up whatever I would want. My own language on the ships.
Just say Buff. That's what I always do.
I'm going to call it pickle from now on.
Pick it open.
Pickle. I'm just short. Pickle. I like pickles. They're tasty, and also the Season of Storms is not doing good.
Yeah, they just
It
ate
ate a
one
couple.
bucket.
Artemai. Meanwhile, the fish duel. How
Still no
long are you
progress.
going to take? Stop it.
Alright, seems the season
Yeah.
of Storm is joining the party.
Seems like the Season of Storms here is coming in to help their ally. And the French fish is not doing too well, however the Pyramidian is also coming in.
Now it's a mosh pit instead of 1v1s. Finally, a good, were you trying to ram the fish there?
Season of Storm broken. Flux mainly missed, but some Artemis going in. Well,
Flux
Flux
now
way too
late.
late.
Very late flax.
But that Season of Storms is about to be upended. Goodbye, Season of Storms. Your
This season has ended. There is still weather now. I literally forgot to call out the first kids every single time.
And on to the weather forecast. The home residence is not doing good. It's alone,
I have it on my list though, so everything is fine.
and it's backing off into the map edge. I think they're trying to go for the speed boost, going into the edge and then darting it
Well,
back home.
he's not gone too far enough. There's quite some space in the
wait.
map edge.
The Seasons of Storms spawned in
Has
closer.
respawned. Indeed. However, the fish is now darting, and they evade the oppressive pickle.
They are broken though.
That sounds
Ah.
off. I don't know why.
They are waiting the pickle?
The
Hmm.
pickles are oppressive, apparently.
Once
Well,
again, you
anyways,
are
back to
alive
the 1v
efforts.
once again. Will history repeat itself, or apparently so, as the Season of Storms is once again broken?
It seems
Uh,
like they're
once
both
again,
going for their
don't
own
follow.
1v1s again.
Well,
Mm.
yeah.
They
Season of Storms
even
once again.
have the same stalling positions again with the home resonance and French fish having suffered the same perma damage.
How lovely. It's still undespicably, undeniably not dying. None of the ships are dying.
Yeah, the Piggly Booth here is doing a very good job of keeping the Season of Storms in their arcs.
I have to agree. They have been dealing with the season quite efficiently. Perhaps they built storm shelters. Oh, that's an armor break. A couple of unarmed flags go in. Once again, Season of Storms not doing good. And the
Yeah.
home resonance currently duking out the front fish. Home resonance is currently winning again. In fact, they're in the same bloody spot as last time.
Yeah, I think we'll go down and check out the little fish duel
Granted,
here.
this time they're not going to boop each other in the particular way that was last time. Mainly being getting caught in that wedge over there.
Storm just disabled one of the move's engines.
And the friend fish is actually dying somewhat.
Kinda.
Well, it's on the floor now.
Yeah, they really need to get a pop if they want to stay in this 1v1 here.
It's
Seasons
now
of Storm
backing
currently
up.
playing outside of the Artemis arcs, as they are too high. Well, not anymore it seems.
And
Incendiary Gatling. Interesting choice considering they don't have an armor break.
It can work. Also, the Season of Storm still not doing good. Flax wonky though. I guess no art.
Yeah, in case of doubt, just blame the arcs.
Blame the pilot for everything.
And the pilot
Not
blames
all.
the ally, of course.
Yeah, that
That's
too.
the blaming. That's the
It
blaming
seems the
triangle.
tables have turned as the friend fish didn't die again.
Seasons of Storm is broken though. No follow.
We have a repeat of history. Both fishes just doing nothing to each other for half an hour, and the both consistently getting breaks on the storms.
Yeah, but if the game continues as it's going right now, the Season of Storms is gonna die within the next
Yeah.
3 minutes.
It does look like, however, that the home resonance is aimed towards assisting its ally. I can't
Again.
think them doing much. No. Last time it was the Season of Storms that decided to help its ally
yeah.
out.
And the Season of Storms being very passive here, literally just hovering below the Pyramidion, following its
Oh, they
exact
can't
movements
do much,
here.
really. Beyond trying to do some cool stunts, maybe.
Yeah, acting a little bit like a piece of gum that you step on, you know? You just can't get rid of it.
Apt comparison.
Okay, now we're up against the edge of the world.
And the
And the
friend
friend
fish
fish
showed
coming
up
over.
for the party. Apparently wanting to make new friends with the Season of Storm. Oh, that's a pipe, that's a pipe, that's a pipe! They still move slightly.
Well, it's more like a chimney.
Yeah, sure. That word.
And so the French
Huh?
fish was trying to come in here to be a friend.
Oh, and it's dead.
Oh.
Yeah, but the home resonance is saying no. We're not done yet.
Come over
Yeah.
here, I want to give you a beating.
They had no harpoon, sadly, but still,
Yeah.
they didn't need any.
But
Home
now the
resonance
Pyramidion
once
is here.
again Left alone. Waiting
Guess
for
the
its
party
ally
is
to
over.
come back. Maybe.
Unless, of course, the home resonance just engages the moonshine and runs away. Doesn't seem like it though. It's like he's
They're
drifting.
waiting
Is that
for
drift
the
sail?
allies once again.
Home resonance is drifting. Confirmed.
Yes, it does seem like Artemis has the drift of the sail.
Both blue ships are moving in on him.
The Season of Storms now approaching to assist the wayward ally, being left alone yet again.
Friendfish being ready for the engagement. Kinda.
And both blue ships are immediately turning to that storm. No, wait. The friend fish is still locked onto the home resonance.
So, once again, we have the fish duel and the breaker pyro duel.
Yeah, but the friendship, or the friendfish seems to have kind of been
Oh,
wanting to get
I
out of
was
this
so
shot
Right
here.
on the pickle. No follow-up though. Someone wasted their mortar shots.
Yeah, actually it's down.
And down go the fishes together.
Once again. It's just a repeat of history again. And the Season of Storms once again gets broken.
But no follow-up as the fuck is definitely
Still,
not
the
an arc.
Gatling is doing a bit of damage. They're down to about, let's say, 85%.
Yeah, the Season of Storm has been being murdered here by 1,000 cuts, so...
Yeah,
It's effective in its
at
own
one
way.
point you really get that one armor break and the get kill.
Meanwhile, the blender fishes
Are blending
how
each other
long
again.
have they been fighting each other, for God's sake?
The entire match.
It's literally been 10
Well,
minutes of
no,
dueling.
actually, none of them have died yet.
One of them is only
was-
in half perma.
It was the season of storms died twice, so the fishes have been duking it out for the entire match
Oh, God's sake. And
without killing each other yet.
yeah, that
Even though the home president is running a kill side that they can't use apparently.
well, they love the cooked fish. They like the fish.
No, some cooked fish for dinner.
Oh,
I don't mind.
It's just lost a bit more perma.
Oh, friend fish will follow.
Fish also
Broken.
not good.
Once again being
I'll get the camera. Something's actually going on.
no, no. I don't think so.
Yes. Friend fish backing up into a corner. Home resonance ready for the boop.
That was a bad move.
Yeah, that boop did worse for them than it did for the friend fish.
Yeah, they lost their balloon there. However, that might have been from the carronade.
Oh, but Seasons of
Meanwhile-
Storm is joining the fray again.
Here comes the savior, the season of the storms, willing again to save their ally. What the frick are those fish
Well,
doing? Is that a mating?
That the home resonance just saved the friend fish.
Oh, but an armor break.
Ooh.
Fish actually taking damage. Oh, it's
Oh,
about to
oh,
die. It's on a pixel of perma.
Yeah.
On Season of
Season of
Storms
Storms
actually
here.
broken. And getting, oh no, that was, yeah, pickle.
Yeah, that would have been a safe kill if the flag would have been an arc.
The friend fish still alive and escapes popping the Season of Storms. The pickle is now alone though.
What a pickle.
How dare you?
So this fight has been two 1v1s that occasionally run into each other and say, "Oh, hello."
Yeah.
That seems like a perfect.
Both. It takes a couple unarmed flags. Still not bad.
Yeah, okay, friend fish is back in business, trying to save his
And-
ally.
As per classic tradition dictates, no fish must remain popped in a blender pool. For long at least. Season of Storms now wanting to finish off the friend fish. They know it's weak. And one break might just end it.
But one break also might end them.
Yes, indeed. And it looks like the friend fish is going in for the kill, but they are also almost about to die. And
Season of Storm broken once again. Flags go out, but too late.
can't blame them.
Get that timing right!
Do they have flags on
Oh,
3
that's
or on 4 on the Pickaliga booth?
It was on 3, but that was perfectly an arc.
Mm.
I'm guessing they were too busy. Also, that does not look good for the booth, which is squished between two angry ships at watch us go out.
Say that.
Still does not save them today, as it is the first kill for Red Team. Granted, the Season of Storms is not good either. They've lost their balloon.
And they lost the armor as well, so get the Banshees ready. Oh, they missed.
Hit, but they're on the pixel. A bit more of a pixel than the friend fish,
But
but
Banshee, they would have been dead.
oh
Oh,
my!
oh.
That was a costly kill for the home residents as it lost almost all its perma. Both the red
That almost
ships
killed them.
near death. Blue team has the kill advantage, and red team is kinda screwed.
Well, they only need one break on both ships.
It's 2 for 2 currently.
We're actually already down to 6 minutes of game time left.
Yeah,
Already? Ah.
this is a
okay.
long match.
Yeah, due to the whole fish duels. Hey, at least it ended properly. With one ship killing itself nearly.
Okay, blue team is back, and red team is moving forwards.
I don't think that was a worthy trade, seeing as how the friend fish was literally on a pixel, and now the home resonance is almost on the same pixel.
Yeah, French fish moving in quite aggressively right now. Seasons of Storm spotted. Season of Storms, not Seasons of Storm.
Plurals, too confusing.
Yeah.
You're trying to tell me is the English language removed plurals?
Oh.
Maybe.
I mean, if you don't like plurals, German.
Yeah, fair point. The
Those are
home resonance
worse.
Almost broken. It is almost gone, and oh god, we're splitting up again.
We are indeed, but some trucks going down there towards the home resonance.
Now,
Too early though.
People will win the storms in the first armor break that it will get on them. Oh, they're both actually going for long-range flags.
Yeah, and the
Oh,
Season of
yeah.
Storms hasn't been able to keep the Gatling out of arc, only the
French
explosive
mounting.
weapons.
Fish getting booped hardcore. Then again, the
Yeah.
home resonance is on fire, literally.
Yeah. Home resonance is broken right
broken.
now.
But the friend fish can't do anything about that. No cap
Yeah, and
there.
it seems that the roof is struggling to get the armor break on the Seasons of Storm.
But it just
There it
happened.
comes though.
And
Right as I
goodbye
say that.
to Season Storms, as it is a 3-2 currently, with 4 minutes left on the clock, and that home resonance still being on the field.
Well, I guess that home resonance won't be on the field for long.
It's debatable. They can somehow manage to flee. Granted, however, I do believe that their odds of escaping are abysmal.
Especially if he moonshine drift sails into a wall.
Oh, Mr. Artemis is drifting. And also, their escape odds still don't look good. There's no balloon
They
was
will
on
bounce.
the terrain.
Depends on
Oh,
how
no.
hard. Very
Squish-
hard.
A squish from the friendship.
Yeah,
And that friendship.
Friendfish.
unlike
Doing
SES
friendship.
here, blue team is very much encouraged to try and finish it with a 5-2 instead of a 4-2.
Indeed, because they won't get the extra point for winning the match, and no point for killing the last ship as well. It's quite important for them to win this time.
Yeah, 3 minutes remaining on a dark clock. It would actually be the
Something to them so that they understand the situation.
What?
I want to announce it to them. Sometimes everyone gets so caught up in all the mess and the fighting that, well, time flies.
Yeah. I've noticed that myself a lot.
Indeed.
It's just, I'm just playing, and one of my crew is like, we only have 5 minutes left. What?
It does indeed look like.
Okay, the the fish
Friend
has
fish?
found the other fish.
The fishes see each other and are preparing for another mating dance.
Actually, no. It seems the Seasons of Storm is pushing forwards, while the French fish is retreating.
Oh, that's cock block right there.
We've got a whole lot of shots going out, and the Piccolo Booth now moving in as well.
Season of Storms is the target
Oh,
of choice.
look at that! An actual matchup that is different from the usual, as the Piccolo
Oh no way!
cooked.
Oh, that is a lot of
Broken.
fire stacks.
Yeah. Hope they have some good extinguishers down there.
They should have. But
Well,
also
it seems like
note
end of
is
the
that Borf is now left alone with the storms. Which
While
now
the Friend fish is just sitting down on the resonance.
Extinguisher has been confirmed aboard the Piccolo Booth there.
I
Well,
see,
are
yeah.
not doing like a certain particular team in SCS.
Who could it be? I have no clue. But hey. Okay, off.
I recommend not getting broken, unlike the Season of Storms.
Oh,
Flags going out. Too late though. One of them hit.
Yeah. And second recommendation, never leave home without an extinguisher on the ship. Trust me.
anyway,
Yes,
back
of
to the
course,
fishes.
Your enemy has literally no fire damage.
The fish duel continues as once again both sides still can't decide on
Ah, we have 45 seconds on the clock.
Yeah, both teams should hurry up.
Yeah, Seasons of Storm broken once again, no flags go out. I think that's an Optimus landing though.
Who's the weasel?
40
And
minutes.
oh, they're doing some cool stunts.
Not
And
getting
they
range.
do it. They're really low. It's the last 25 seconds.
The Friend fish looking a bit lonely down here.
It's getting rammed. It's getting shafted. It's going to die.
Yes,
And-
it dies. 15 seconds left on the clock.
15
Will the
seconds.
big move get a
I
kill?
thought
Unlikely.
Not going to succeed much.
Yeah, the question is, do they try to go for the very risky kill, or do they just back off to try and deny the enemy team the extra point?
Well,
And
they're
the
going to
match
back
just-
off because
Oh,
time's
fuck,
up.
that was wrong action.
There's not much thinking in those 10 seconds.
Yeah.
And blue team has indeed won due to the timer, but they will only get 4 points instead of possible 6.
So if you don't get first place, not my fault. Or the organizers. Or the
Yes.
referee. Or the streamer. It's yours.
Blame the other captain, of course.
Of course. Or
Yeah,
in the case of...
We have the
On
fancy
case-
Albon cookies obtaining the victory with a final score of 4-3.
And just remember, captains, if you're getting blamed for something, you can always blame your crew.
Unless, of course, your crew blames you back.
You can blame them more than they blame you.
I mean,
Life
usually it
Boha.
would be the captain blames the crew blames back, the captain just blames the other captain.
Exactly. Then that captain can blame his crew, and thus the chain of blame can stop.
Because then at least your ship are still friends.
I do
And
believe
let's get
migrating back my team.
you're playing, so get off.
Right.
And we need him to bracket his whack again. At 2. You are. And
Alright, so here we are now at the start of match 4 on Assault on Kinforth. So I am going to start us off with the Randy Orton, a Magnate. On one side we got a Hawatcha, a Flak, and a Gatling. On the other side we've got a Nemesis, a Artemis, and a Gatling.
That's
Is that a Carronade? Oh no, looking like a fool. And it is piloted by Artemis. And then we have the Pyramidion, piloted by 9 Iota. It is a Metamidion with a side flamer and a side beacon flare gun.
Ooh, interesting. Ship number 3 would be the Obelisk of Light. It's a spire powered by Xenok. It's a Watcher Spire with bottom deck Watcher Flak and top deck double Gatling. And the last ship is the Dance Together Permanent powered by Alpha Sierra. It's a Artling with top deck Gatling, Artemis, side Flak, and an Artling. Plus being fire.
But not at the enemy.
Yeah. And for all of you who played Command and Conquer, Tiberium stuff, Tiberium Dawn for example, you will recognize Xenok's ship name.
I never played the ones with Tiberium, I think, because I only played the Red Alert ones, so...
Yeah, the Obelisk of Light is not defensive structure. Or the Obelisk of Light or the Obelisk of... Not sure. I think it's Obelisk of Light.
The red team is being a bit sneaky here.
Yeah. Both ships being rather low altitude. Not health. Yet.
Yeah, and as the red team, you might want to try and get the jump on the enemy team because you do have a Metamidion who can put out a whole lot of explosive damage as soon as that hull goes down.
Especially since the... actually, no. Wait, who is on that mortar? Used to be Azuna. Actually, both have less. So yeah, no greased mortar, but greased cannon.
Yeah. However, that less mock mortar is more than capable of taking out a Pyramidion in one clip. If I recall correctly, I would say 5 shots.
I haven't said it! I haven't said it! I haven't said it!
I'll be honest, when I was expecting you to say it as well.
I was doing like different stuff, so I didn't notice it until now. But yeah, they are indeed playing that.
Yeah, it seems like the red team got a bit tired of just waiting there in the little corner, and the blue team have moved out to their spawn, while the red team has now moved across the map and are taking... kind of retracing the blue team steps here.
Yeah. Oh, we have battle drums. Why do we have battle drums? Where am I? Don't talk shit, please.
And so the battle music came and went.
Huh.
And if I were on one of the ships, I would be very suspicious right now.
I mean, they are still kind of moving towards each other with the red team cycling through the buildings here. At least no one's playing squid, so we won't, and no captain is eating noodles, I presume.
And the blue team moving in through the buildings here, shooting each other a little bit, getting impatient.
Yeah, getting the guns warmed up, practicing their aim. Randy Orton, they will soon encounter the enemy.
Yeah, it seems like they're gonna meet up here now.
Yeah, but this flag is still facing a bit the wrong way, but now they should change.
Yeah, and Spawn is out.
Randy Orton, who's facing the wrong way.
A whole lot of Gatling coming out there.
Yeah, that's a real Watcher Spire right there with double Gatling on top deck. That stuff's shredding around. That stuff's not messing around.
Yeah. Both Pyramidians ascending together while the Obelisk of Light and the Randy Orton seem to duke it out together here.
Oh, actually, Slitsia bouncing the dance together over the edge of
Oh,
the
we've
world.
got the hull break here and the
Dance together
mortar.
goes down. That means that the first kill is indeed obtained by red team.
Yeah, Randy Orton there taking some heavy damage from the Obelisk of Light, but not enough to kill it. And now the Metamidian is coming in here.
And they will most likely finish the Obelisk of Light. Even though the Randy Orton was awfully low as well. Yep, there they go.
Yeah.
Ram killed, into the rain. Whatever, they are dead.
So some heavy damage on the Randy Orton, but otherwise, red team is looking very good right now.
Palin.
Alright, blue team spawning in here.
Spawning far to the south. So we might be preparing for a second round. Actually, no.
Yeah, but the blue team wastes no time in moving in and trying to find the next engagement here.
Also, I'd like to point out that you see some, like, a bit of tunnels down here and all the wrecked buildings. And I can confirm you can't fit a Crusader through there. Don't try it, but it fits. You can also spin it around in there. At least in some of them. We have accidentally tried. And survived. And I'm still surprised.
Yeah, personally, I don't like my Crusaders anywhere near any kind of environment at all.
Thing was, I was like, yeah, let's just charge through there. And on the exit, I hit something, and it just turned us around.
It's the same kind of situation seems to be occurring here. The red team once again making the wide sweep around the blue team spawn here. The red team now slowing down a little bit here, while the blue team seem to be making a wide sweep into their own spawn here. Okay, so spots are out here, and it's been a very slow game, but the engagements themselves have been very explosive.
Okay, the two teams are moving towards each other, with the Obelisk of Light being spotted by the Randy Orton, who is currently charging forwards. And will they charge through that gap? No. Just turning and getting their guns going.
Yeah. The Metamidian might be going through there, actually. And they will.
He is going through there. It appears to be the right call as the Obelisk of Light
Yeah,
is
and
broken.
oh, what a ram!
Off the rain. And that they are dead. Slitsia is broken though. No fallout
Yeah,
from dance together.
the dancing together not really getting their explosive weapons in arc on time there.
Yeah. Just pop some out and get up there quickly.
And now it's getting very crowded here in between the buildings. Well, a whole lot of Gatling coming out there.
Yeah, and the Metamidian not messing around. That's another one. That's another enemy dead. 4-0 lead, 11 minutes on the clock. I was actually hoping for the Crucibles, so after the first two matches there was like a bit of trend with the matches always being 5-2. And also the third one looked like it until it ended with 3-4. But I was hoping that trend would just continue, that you have like every time 5-2 and alternate between red and blue. That would look really nice on my little sheet.
Alright, so blue team spawning in the same spawn as last time here. Red team once again making their sweep into blue team spawn. Will blue team turn around and check their own spawn now? It seems like they will.
I mean, they know where the red team was last. Then they might have seen the red team ships turn.
Yeah, and the
in their
red
kill
team has
count.
been making the same circle here now. This is the third time they would have attempted it.
Gabba Gatling coming on with to the Randy Orton.
Yeah, the Randy Orton taking a whole lot of damage here from the Obelisk of Light. Oh, the Strelitzia going for the ram.
The Watcher, so the flag was a bit delayed. Dance together already lost more than half of his armor though, and Obelisk of Light is lagging behind. They will get rammed, they will get broken, and they will die. So, red team, sorry, blue team still managed to get themselves the honor killer.
Yeah.
But can you say it?
Svensk Tiger?
Thank you. Obtain the victory with a final score of 5-1. Next match, we will have the fixed bayonets and the fancy Avon cookies again. So this is this is a 1 here and a 6 here. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I was
Trying-
gonna say
trying-
5 to help you, but then I remember that you get 1 point for actually winning as well.
Well, the problem is I've kind of changed my math layout, so I now not only have to figure out what points they get, but also where to put it. So now we need team 1 again. The fancy Avon cookies.
Welcome back, and we're currently loading into Duel at Dawn, the 5th match of the evening.
Yeah.
Or whatever it is where you are located.
It appears that your stream has some slight hiccups.
I should not have any dropped frames
Hmm.
from my end.
Well, it at least appears that some people have connection issues. Well, doesn't matter. Let's keep going. I see the stream. And it's also is it live? Check. So, just keep going.
Should be, yeah. Okay, so on the red team here, we have the Bless Before Use. And it is piloted by Zenok. It is a Crusader with a... Is that a Hellhound or is it a Nemesis?
That's indeed a Hellhound.
Yeah.
You can also look into the list on the right. Top
Oh,
guns have
yeah.
the tendency to be at the top. Oh, sorry, heavy guns.
Yeah, Flak and Gatlings, and then a watch on the other side. The other ship here is a Shrike by Alpha Sierra. It has a carronade and a watch Gatling on both sides.
Ship number 3 is the Jupiter. It's concept piloted by Dementio. He's bringing that's Nemesis and the Gatling on the right. Watcher Gatling on the left and a Watcher on the front. Last one is you have the Piccadilly Booth. It's an Artling piloted by Trevor, top deck Gatling Artemis, side Flak and Carol.
And a whole lot of things happening very fast here at the beginning of the game. Jupiter already hull broken.
And pop as well, so they were double broken and they eat a bit of Flak there. Piccadilly Booth now engaging on the Bless Before Use as well. Actually, Bless Before Use is trying to move in front of the Corsair but not getting punished as it's just sitting around.
Yeah, and Bonk the Quonk going extremely fast here around the Piccadilly Booth. Harassing with some Gatling.
That's the Moonshine Drift Stage, right?
Yeah.
Don't forget that. Maybe Alpha's trying to pull off a Hellfire. Fuse broken once again. No Flux go in though. Just one Artemis. That's still relatively fine. And Jupiter now being under the harassment of the Gong, who lost 2 engines and stroke broken. And burning Moonshine onto 2 broken engines. Your engineers will like that.
Yeah, Bonk the Quonk taking a whole lot of harassment here, but they're getting their ship up in order again here. Bless Before Use taking heavy damage from the Piccadilly Booth here. And Bonk the Quonk losing all of their engines.
Yeah, Bless Before Use is at half life. Let's see if they can pull out the crowbar and kill someone.
Flak's going out and down goes the Crusader there.
No crowbar for them. Actually, that is a first kill blue, not red. Get your fucking notation right.
It's here. And Bonk the Quonk is very much in trouble. They've lost engines. They are not getting out of there.
It might just be that red team decided to meme a bit. I would be surprised though if that's actually the case. Well,
Jupiter seemingly a bit confused here, shooting their ally with the Gatling.
The chances of winning appear to be rather non-existent. Oh yeah, okay. Trying to get through my own notations again.
Alright, so red team has spawned in.
And obviously they have spawned in rather close, as this is one of the smallest maps in the game.
Yeah, and spots out on the Jupiter. Red team doesn't have any spots on them just yet. However, I think it's coming very soon here.
Yeah. Because if I use now shooting the Jupiter while the Bonk is cycling around, putting a really nice watch into the back of the Piccadilly Booth. Just one engine down though. And the Flamer. fuse is broken once again, so is the booth though.
Yeah, a lot of damage out on the Piggly booth there, actually.
Yeah, that was a full watch into the perma, it seems.
Yeah, Bonk the Quonk losing one engine here, so they're in a bit of a pickle.
Whoa. Well, maybe the booth will finish them.
Oh!
Oh! Well, that was a death on terrain.
Yeah, I can't even say I really saw what happened there, but they died.
Yeah, they died, that's all we have to say to that.
Yeah, some
Bonk
perma out on the
broke,
Bonk and the Quonk there,
Piggly
but Piggly
Booth
booth is
as
not
well.
going to survive this.
Crusader is up behind them, and they just pumped them full of luck. 15 minutes on the clock, score was even. 2-2. Or 2-2-2. I would prefer it. Currently looking at the stream, and we'll try to figure out what happened to.
Yeah, we do have a recording of it, and we'll try to see what actually did happen, because they were up against the pipe, and then they disappeared.
So close to the moment, I think. Yeah. Okay, Jupiter is still fine.
Blue team has spawned in, and it seems like they will be going around with the red team following them.
The Jupiter just basically killed himself on the terrain with no interference from other ships.
Oh, okay. It was a bit shocking.
Yeah, no one was shooting at them as far as I could tell. He just killed himself on the pipe.
Yeah, and we'll see now if the two teams will be seeing each other here now. The
Probably
red
will.
team moving
Yes,
in on
red
the
team
Jupiter.
moves to the big engine here. Spot's going out, it's back. Jupiter's popped. But that pop just appears to be more of a, hey, we are here, than an actual.
Yeah, they just marked
Damage.
and said that, be a bit scared, please.
We have guns and we are not afraid to shoot them.
Yeah, and now Bonk the Quonk here moving in with the full might of their engines.
Broken already. Watcher missing the majority. Actually, no Watcher coming out of the Bonk the Conk. Watcher from the Jupiter missing by quite a margin. SP4US is now moving in with but the booth is up to speed already, having turned towards them.
Not really getting many components there with the Watcher. They get one engine of the Jupiter. Jupiter getting one engine of Bonk the Quonk. They're getting some Gatling into their hull.
Oh, we have a stair duel between the Pyro and the Crusader.
Oh, and
Like
Bless
Pyro
Before
will
Use
win.
ramming into the Piggly booth there. Ramming out their
Oh,
whole
yeah.
own hull in the process.
I guess that hull got down with a bit of help from the Jupiter still. And the Bonk
Yeah.
the Conk will still follow, I guess. They are broken, missing all of engines. They drift sail. And he will most likely drift into some terrain.
Just gently nudging it while moving away from there. Hold down and... Oh!
Watch it, long range watch it to death. 4-2 lead for blue team, also known as Fancy Airborne Cookies.
And in the chat we have Non saying hello, big fan. Is my brother not part of this? And I can say no, Hellfire is not part of this week's Crucible.
Wait, what? Who?
Hellfire,
And who said that?
his brother.
And who is that?
Non. In chat right now.
Non-existent?
Oh, Twitch chat.
Huh? I'm confused. I can't see the Twitch chat, unfortunately.
Oh, the Twitch chat is working for me now. It has been very weird for a very long time. But now it is up again. Don't know if anyone else
it's
had
up to
issues.
me as well, but since I reload, I can't see it.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Well,
Red team once again spawning in here, and Jupiter and Piggly Booth kind of just dominating the middle of the map here.
Just actually, Jupiter not really dominating, just looking the other way. When the Piggly Booth is on guard duty, not getting engaged by the Bonk the Gronk, who manages to break a bit late, but still gets a good watch in. That's 2 flux, 2 out of my gone, and a break.
Yeah, not really
But
getting any
they-
engines though, which really is what you want here. But the Piggly-Boof is still in a very bad situation here with the tool gone and explosives coming out.
But the Jupiter is back in business, double broken though, with the Crusader being on them. Pumping a bit of flak into them. Crusader's broken as well though. No flux going into them. Boof broken.
Yeah, the Piggly-Boof here needs some help getting this Bonk the Conk off of them. Piggly-Boof having no engines, no hull, no weapons.
Oh yeah, but the flak of the Piggly-Boof is up to speed.
Yeah, good to watch on Bonk the Conk, but not enough to save his ally as
Oh,
the ram comes in.
Oh! Zanok intercepting that ram with the Crusader. And now we have an even score, and the red team is basically undamaged right here. So we will go into this last engagement with an even score and even perma. Well, the blast before use lost 1 pixel. That's worth pointing out. They are at like 99, but still.
And that might be the pixel that makes all the difference. We'll see.
I don't think so. Considering a Crusader has like 650 hull, Flak does how much damage?
Oh, that's
Is
not a
Flak?
number I have in my head.
Zetnos, please come over. No,
Alright, so blue team has spawned in here.
I don't think that one point between 650 and 649 will do any
It could be the
any
difference
difference.
between a Gatling death and not a Gatling death.
I still doubt that. I mean, in case of doubt, just ram the enemy until either you or they are dead.
As a blue team here making a large sweeping motion around the map, the red team moving in towards the middle here again, spots going out.
Oh, also, Dimitri, I just realized you said Hanan, not Non, isn't it?
Oh, he's called Nan. Or Non,
Yeah, I missed.
like the bread.
I heard Non. And there's a
Oh,
player called Non-existent. Always called Non. So I got really confused there. And I know that Non-existent is definitely not male.
Alright, Bonk the Kong taking a whole lot of damage there.
They are no, that's a lot of nemesis going in. That might
Yeah,
just
the
be
Jupiter
nemesis.
paying a bit for ignoring Bless Before Use here.
And Flux going out, Watch as well, Jupiter looking awfully
There's a
low, but
whole
Bless Before
lot.
Use will break. Won't break.
And Bonk the Kong here, oh, bonking right
They
into the
bonked.
terrain.
Oh boy, Bless Before Use now broken, Flux going out into them. Bonk the Conk broken and awfully low. Who will die here first? This is getting intense in the last engagement here.
Yeah, so now we have a whole lot of low ships here.
Yeah. Bonk the Conk needs to be way more careful. Bless Before Use still has a bit of perma to expend, but they are within the 1 clip range. Jupiter also 1 clip away from certain death. And the Jupiter just lost the front gun. Bless Before Use now doing some vertical dodging.
And Bonk the Kong being very passive here now, as they very well should be with that very low HP. However, if they leave their ally to take too much damage, that is a Crusader, and they do die when they take damage.
Yeah, actually Bonk the Kong now moving into the... No wait, no, there's some verticals in between that. I was like, wait, did it just move to the front of the Crusader?
And it seems like the Crusader died there.
It did, I would say. That was some good fire coming out of the... Jupiter. And that means the fancy airborne cookies obtained the victory in this second last match with a final score of 5-4. That was an even match.
Yeah, I would say a lot of that was decided by the very nice Nemesis shooting from the Jupiter when the Shrike was moving in, because that made them so much more wary in the last fight when they had to kind of stay back because of how low their perma was.
But I mean, he could have just done gun run And if you have full armor when you go in, you shouldn't die in those gun runs, especially with drift sails, you can just keep going.
Yeah. Now we will be moving in towards the final lobby here.
Hey Zanok.
Hello. I failed the Emperor.
You failed the Emperor. Also, what is that with data expunge saying I'm not in no state to play here?
No idea.
I think
But
we would have
the
to ask
sub,
them for
locating the
clarification.
sub is going to be extremely difficult at this time.
Excuse me? What the fuck?
Yeah, I do have to ask some questions.
I have several questions. Also, the Stretch chat believed in you, Zanok.
They did. They did. They prayed for you.
I
Yeah.
doubt it.
No, wait, it's true.
I'll see the official archives later. I guess I can check that out right now. And did I still scream out at the top of my lungs?
Up.
Yeah, we have some beautiful quotes here, such as "No, not the Nemesis."
Alpha, don't you dare die to envy.
I believe in you. See, that one's nice.
Yeah. Do you believe in the blue team? Wait. Sorry, red team.
Don't believe in anything. Faith is a lie, truth is a lie, everything's a bloody lie.
Especially the cake.
No.
The cake is a lie.
No.
But still, yeah.
All right, so how have we been actively doing the maths? How is the scores of all the teams looking?
Yes.
I'm not doing actively the mask, but I actually could do it for Team 2. And I have to say the Team 2's performance doesn't look good right now.
Yeah, they're looking quite bad.
Well,
Granted, they
Team 2
don't look as bad as I do, because, well, they actually have a plan
can,
90% of the time.
I do need to change to the Canyons.
Change to D Canyons. Is there bomb site A somewhere over there?
Why is AZX unable to sub? Is he playing?
The mystery AZX, who certainly didn't play on my team. He certainly didn't play on my team, specifically on Alpha's ship.
On your ship.
No.
Wait.
Maybe. Yes! Oh, fuck!
Yes, he did. You can't fool me. I'm looking at the team announcement.
Oh, God. He actually is the invisible person because I can't recollect him being on my ship. That's cursed. It's extremely cursed. Apologies, AZX, but you are cursed with the mystery person title.
What? Who is cursed? What?
AZX is constantly forgotten by his peers. Including but not limited to subs. When calling for subs, a common occurrence was we should get AZX on. Oh. He's on our ship.
Can we get him in though?
Technically, no. By levels, I wouldn't agree. And by the whole thing of you can't play in two matches, two teams at the same time.
Yeah, but we need someone.
I understand.
I can name a couple of people, but I'd say that by the levels you would say no.
Yeah, that's
Well,
the
let
issue.
me just take a look at data expunged. It's 15 all. The fuck?
15 all. Yeah, I don't know anyone.
Yeah, neither do I. Could look around in my Black Flame folder, but okay, what are Harpy's levels? Where is she?
They could use the legendary technique of
12,
going in
14,
global
20.
and saying hello.
We need a low level sub. Oh, no, that would insult people.
I just realized I'm going to have to. Oh, the paperwork's going to be long for this one. Not to mention having to compose an entire new team from the ashes. Not to mention having to replace a couple people, a couple positions. Not to mention still cleaning up.
Yeah.
This is going to be a bloody pain.
Can we get Happy Henny in?
Yes. I guess. If she's replaced, I can allow it.
Okay, Freddy has finally shown up. That's good.
For the love of God, people don't learn, do they?
No.
You first consult with the staff regarding subs, then you do something. Quite
They-
bloody rude for the upteenth time. Enough.
What? Did he say something?
You said they have a sub coming in.
Happy Henny is joining. That's good. That's exactly what we want.
You did state that she was confirmed into the spot, right?
No.
And then once again, they went over your head. And mine.
Yeah.
Right, well,
Wait.
does she have the team role? The proper team role?
She should have Team 1. Oh, there she is. Good.
Excellent. Alright, in that case, we can continue.
She hasn't. Where is she? Where was she originally? Team 3?
How rude.
Yeah, Team 3. I will
Yeah,
fix that.
team 3.
Team 3 removed, Team 1 granted. Good morning, morning. Yeah, okay, map votes. I don't think
Nobody's
this
going
will
to
go over
vote for a map, I can tell you that much.
well. Yeah, pretty much, but still. We have to follow the
Protocol demands it. I agree with that one.
We both want the canyon.
Everyone wants canyons.
Oh, it's so cold in here. I need to close my window. Canyons it is. My typing gets slow. Also, it seems like a lot of people from Team 1 are missing in the voice channel.
Hmm. It's
We have-
Frost and I were out. They don't do that anymore.
Really?
Yeah, and Happy Henny hasn't joined yet.
Are they,
Yeah.
Did they figure they were too salty?
Long story short, I'm not going to talk about it.
Sounds about right. So, we are staying on canyons. What a surprise. 3, 2, 1.
And the match
Of course
timer
we're
is
playing on
live.
Canyons.
I mean, who wouldn't want to play on canyons?
Yeah, that's a real question.
It's got everything you
Or
want.
rhetorical question.
It's got ambushes. It's got canyons.
And if you're on blue, you can even do long range shenanigans.
You can almost do long
debatable.
range on red side if you want to go very quickly as well.
Usually
I
the
hope
long
for an
range ships
exciting
are rather
match,
slow
though.
though.
Whilst we wait to pass the time, does anyone have any good topics?
The flag position on Artling.
Which one?
3 or
The
4.
number- I prefer 3 because it's easier to get to, but
4 has a better arc.
yeah.
It's rather easy to get the Premilion in arc and even start the engagement at an angle. So yeah, I actually also prefer 3 just for the quicker reactions.
I mean, I would say the two different things, right? Number 4 requires more reaction time or more planning from both the captain, or rather from the crew, while number 3 requires more planning from the captain because he has to turn more.
I'd say that then it comes down to the individual skill level of both the captain and the crew.
Yeah, and also the synergy between said captain and the crew.
Because I
Well,
know...
if you're in doubt, take both flags.
Well, that works fine. I mean, someone's got to man at least one of them.
I know a lot would argue, though, that that flamer has a very strong purpose if you choose to take the flamer there.
Yes,
but
I agree
after
that
this-
flamer has a purpose. I'm just saying, if you want kill power, take more flags.
We're starting very early. I like it.
Let them start early. We're going to get out of here early. God help me, it's already goddamn.
Half
It's
past
been
11.
2.5 bloody hours. Oh, jeez.
10 for me.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
almost at midnight.
No surprises there
11
at the same time for me. Also, Zenok, you may do blue team if you like.
To blue team. Right.
Right, gonna start us right off with the Jupiter, the Corsair driven by Dementia.
Who's that?
No clue. Let's go.
Yeah, we got a Nemesis on the side, we got a Hellhound on the front, Gatlings on the sides, and a Hawacha on the other side there. Then we got the Pickalickaboof. It is an Artling with a Flak on 3 and a Carronade on 4.
And ship number 3 is the Strelitzia. Well, the Banana Yota, it is the Chaotic Metamidian with the front Gatling and Mortar side. Flamer on 3, 4, Flare, Lath. Alright, no flags. Discussion. Oh, wait, that's a Median.
That's a meta Midian, not an Artling.
Yeah, brain, go poof. And ship number 4 is the Home Resonance,
Whoops.
which also just went poof as it bumped the terrain. It is
With
a
Drifter.
Blenderfish with the front heavy Carronade side, Flamer, and another side, Gat Mortar.
Get mortar?
Gat
Oh
Mortar?
yeah, that's a mortar. Was expecting a flak.
Alright, so we've got blue team heading down the eastern passage. Jupiter and
Here we go
Pickalickaboof going
again,
through the
ladies
middle.
and gentlemen. The goddamn Ring Around the Rosie. The best game in the universe.
Which, Ghost called wrong, as I didn't say it in that match.
You actually didn't say that.
Nope.
I'm impressed.
Okay, the only reason for that was when I only realized that they were doing that when I saw the message. I was doing something else at the time.
Like what? Doing research?
Doing maths, of course. Writing all my numbers down.
Ah, the science of numbers.
Alright, so Strelitzia is looking a bit lonely here as they run into the red team.
But keep in
They
mind,
don't,
that fish is
and-
drifting, so he will be here very shortly.
Yeah, Home Resonance.
It's charging. And
Oh.
that goes about as well as expected, which is to say not good.
Here comes the
Oh,
fish,
but-
though.
Stop charging!
Well, yes, Jupiter is broken, but so is the home resonance, and I think that gratitude.
Both sides are just ramming like crazy. What are you doing?
Strelitzia looking a bit grim down there, though.
And that actually seemed like he rammed while the drifter was still active.
Break on the Strelitzia side. Weaponry inbound as the Strelitzia gets eaten. First kill for red.
Yep. Give me a sec.
The fish has run off back to.
Oh.
Never mind. It booped. And also they're running straight into the spawn. Also, the pickle is backing up. I guess wants the cool style points.
I mean, they are just doing the perfect split of engagement. As they are covering both sides, as they have a fish behind them, and just respawn pyro in front of them, depending on what ship you look at. Jupiter will probably see the home resonance.
I don't know, the home resonance is moving very quickly here.
Yeah.
And they are just behind the pillar here from the perspective of Jupiter. However, the Pickle Booth will see them passing through.
Yeah, they got spotted trespassing.
Not the best time to be asking me about these tiers, but alright.
And Strelitzia moving in, also spotted as soon as they come in. Jupiter already firing, and Pickle Booth seems to be turning to face them.
And
Fish is
here
moving
comes the angry Corsair as it charges.
It charges the... It doesn't charge. It just puts the Nemesis onto the Strelitzia.
He just shows himself and says, "That's my ally, you're gonna have to go through me first."
What a show off. It's quite rude, actually.
Strelitzia ramming the Pickle Booth, which is broken. Looking awfully low.
The Strelitzia is broken. Where are the mortars? Where are the mortars? Where are the mortars? Oh no, mortars.
Yeah, huge
I guess
ram
the engineers
from
were busy
Strelitzia
on the
there.
armor.
No flags either though.
The Jupiter getting broken as the home resonance is eating it slowly.
Well, it seems the Pickle Booth just ignores the Strelitzia being behind them.
And the home resonance ate a boop.
Yeah, but it
Oh
seems like
my.
they kind of regretted that
That's
decision
violent move.
immediately and said, "Wait, that's a metamidian."
Oh no, reverse!
Yeah.
Perfect, perfect. Also, the buff is about to die.
And...
No, Strelitzia
doesn't.
not getting the mortars out there.
Wow! I mean,
It's
the
still
mortars were actually...
alive on a
The
pixel.
mortars were going out, but they didn't hit.
And the buff just barely avoids as Jupiter begins its relentless assault on the home resonance, and it missed.
Wow.
Pickle Booth
Boss
just
is
shooting
now
out
about
everything they
eaten.
have there now.
Yeah, they need to kill the Strelitzia before the Strelitzia kills them.
Oh,
And
but-
since they
but-
will do it,
Oh my,
they did it.
excellent
Oh.
work! Good kill, Red.
And the home resonance seems to just be determined to try and get the kill or die trying.
Well, it's
Can I
going to die
get
trying.
some claps in the chat for that?
Yes, the dwarf is barely alive, but it's alive. Also, the home resonance is barely
Actually,
alive,
will
but
they
it's
be able
alive.
to run around or run out with that? Oh, that's very tight.
Oh,
Very narrow.
yeah.
They're going to... Oh no, they're broken! That's so
Oh,
close!
One
If Red
bounce
just...
again.
If Red just yanked them a bit, if they just touched them with their fingers, they would die.
Oh, Drift's in his own. Careful, Artemis there.
He's
It
not
looks like
gonna get
we're
away
still
from
beyond,
it.
yeah.
Goodbye. Also, it does seem like Mr. Lithia's respawned.
But
Waiting for
he
it, ally.
is moving into some cover right now.
Pickle Booth looking very fragile at the moment, and Jupiter's not looking that much better either.
Both of
Indeed.
them are rather low, but if, I mean, they won't get them in grinder. But hey, you can hope. So for some reason, the booth lost an engine. Two actually. Did they burn down? Did I miss something?
Wait, what happened?
They are burning moonshine on the Pickle Booth, at
Perhaps
least.
a bit
I
of
know.
overburn.
Okay,
Happens
yeah,
sometimes.
probably.
Meanwhile, the Jupiter going in ham.
Okay, the home resonance is back into business.
That
Spotting
is
it
going
behind
to be a lovely flank if they can pull it off.
And the timing is
Resonance
very
is
good here as
pushing
well
off,
if
but-
they don't see them. And
Yeah. Jupiter moving around this
The home
pillar.
resonance now meeting face to face with the... And that was a turn. I'll take that.
Actually, that seems like a bouncy turn, but But hey,
The Wolf, however, is most likely.
Yeah, but I think
next
blue
few
team is going to be
seconds.
very surprised when they see the Jupiter coming around the corner, because that's not where the Jupiter
that.
is supposed to be in their eyes.
Yeah, except the Wolf dies soon. Still alive
Ish.
somehow.
wait, they're lining
Wolf
this
is
up
still
for
alive.
Also, they are reversing into the Gatling.
Wait, the
Out
broken
of the Gatling,
mortars
they are still alive.
missed. Oh my.
Yeah, they are living on the edge right now.
I think the
yeah.
Survivor's Medal officially has to go out to the Wolf.
And I think the hull is going to go down here, and that's going to be
they're
them.
broken. The
Yeah.
Flamer picks up the first kill for blue team.
Flamer
I think
does
he
a
also
surprising
injected
amount
the
of
radio.
perma damage.
The Jupiter charges valiantly, and it's not a good idea. Goodbye, Jupiter. Hardly any.
Charge himself into some terrain right there.
Not the time to affix bayonets.
I mean, isn't that kind? I mean, he did try to execute the main strategy of playing Corsair.
And I don't
He
think there
did-
was any outrunning that fish, ever.
I think he used too much of his brain.
Yeah, probably.
Blue team now steadfastly charging red spawn.
Yeah, but yeah, I could hear the set engineer noises coming from that Corsair.
Red spawned in the middle of a squish match.
Well, seems like they.
Fish already
Yeah,
moving
That's
in
not a
here,
good
getting the
spawn
flamer
for
out.
Red, as they've spawned right smack dab. in the
Strelitzia
middle.
going for the ram!
And they ram,
Boy.
and they hit, and they kill,
they-
and they kill.
Where's
and
the
they
mortar?
kill, and
Where's
they
the
kill.
mortar?
They're
It's
about to
down.
kill them though.
It was down. Yeah, it is down.
Oh, but they're getting pushed up
Lovely
against the
hits,
wall here.
actually, but they're still screwed.
Yeah,
They
they
get
getting
eaten
pushed to some
alive.
terrain. Jupiter now. Well, yeah, they booped the home resonance a bit, but that ram also broke them.
Why was that?
And now the Jupiter will probably follow the fate of it.
They're getting sandwiched,
Kinda.
and here goes the mortar.
Yeah, there is
And
no
with that bit of-
surviving.
Yeah, and with
Mortar
that bit
goes
of
boom, and the
karma-
kill is confirmed. Jupiter lies in
Yeah,
space.
and that was a karma kill. The Corsair, which is the ram ship, got the ram killed.
Let's just admit the following. Red had a rubbish spawn.
Yes.
They spawned exactly for the blue team to just simply screw them over so badly, they lost the will to live.
And it might just happen again. As
Yes,
the home
blue
resonance
team
already
seems
pushing
to
for the F10
be-
spawn.
Yeah. They're
If they
seemingly
don't watch the
predicting this.
kill cameras, they're going to be in for another rotten surprise.
Yeah, home resonance is literally preparing for the
Yeah,
F10
they're
spawn,
readying.
moving into a position where they would be behind
Poor
the
old
spawning red ships.
Scorpion. Oh, but the Jupiter spawned somewhere else and is immediately spotted. Blue team already aware of the Jupiter.
That would actually be
spawning
really
in.
interesting for the other red ship to spawn at F10.
That would be complete insanity,
But hey,
but it also might be a strategy.
we are here for insanity after all.
Also,
It's
the
a-
primed.
This is the home
Right.
Resoens moving in full speed here.
Let's call it resonance. I think that's what they meant. They just failed.
And drifting into the terrain, let's see. There's the Jupiter's
Meanwhile,
going to
the
reverse to
Battle
meet
of the
them.
Pyramidians now takes place as
That's
both
Felicia
ships
once
try to
again.
ram each other.
Well, actually, Switzerland did a better job at that.
But it's still not doing good.
I'm
So
thinking
Lycia
both
losing home
and
here.
Blackhawk, though. No flags go out.
Mortars attempted. They did not succeed from the Strelitzia. It is quite clear to me that the Borf is winning.
Yeah, he needs to be careful not to go down too
Meanwhile,
much.
Strelitzia burning. to a
Jupiter
bloody
and
crisp.
home resonance here are having a bit of a fish duel almost, going Carronade
Yeah,
versus
They're
Carronade.
almost dead.
Actually,
just a
Gabuff
bit more.
went down too far.
No, the
Now-
Strelitzia went up too fast.
And now
Also,
he's
they have no
struggling to get up again as he
balloon.
has the very dead balloon.
However, the Silicia could turn this around. All they need is one hull break, and that mortar could
And
finish
there
it
goes
off.
the mortars. There goes the borders. Damage dealt, but not enough to kill the Borf. One hit.
Well,
Granted, they're
that's
going to
another
repeat
ram,
the same
ram,
scenario,
and a
and
mortar
that's a
shot,
dead
that's my
Borf,
hand.
and that's, yeah, a victory for the Sphinx Tiger.
Say it, Dimitri.
It's very fun seeing the Metamidian in a game.
It's a form.
Yeah. There are too
I
many
agree.
Arklings around nowadays.
So, I'm just gonna do some quick maths.
Challenge will do the math faster. We
I
just need to
already
click
have
one
the math
button.
kind done.
Click the button. Where's the
Man
button?
versus machine. Who will come out on top?
Man, because machine is currently borked up and can't end the tournament. Oh wait, the button is
I have the
pushed.
points.
And the machine is taking ages because challenge is bloody garbage.
So, man has won. Huzzah!
Yes, man is one because challenge is garbage. I don't know why everyone insists on using challenge.
Congratulations, man.
Yes, man is one.
So
Send
while we're
all relevant
waiting,
data over to me.
for the maths to be done, do we have anything we want to say? We want to say, sign up for
That
Crucible.
was season 12. There's going to be a
that's it for
2-week
season
break
12.
period during this time. Most likely an event will be returning. Certain events some people might already be familiar with. Some, maybe not.
Yeah, we might see Saturday Salute. Angie said he wants something. I don't know what's happening yet. What will happen yet. So,
Okay.
stay tuned.
Indeed. Also, I'm not going to be doing this anymore. Sal, you're finally going to get a vacation.
Yay! I get to play again!
Yes. Thank you for hosting this entire bloody season.
You're welcome. It was fun, after all. Especially since I got Dimitri. That was a lot of fun.
Oh, thank you. I've also had a lot of fun, at least the last... When has it been? 3 or 2? I don't remember.
2.
2. I don't do
Yeah.
time well.
Just not having to worry about both reffing and the stream is such a relief. And you're a nice person.
Thank you, likewise. And I wouldn't even want to imagine doing what you do as well as doing what I'm doing right now. That would just be a nightmare in my mind.
Well, I guess both Zenok and I are used to that by now.
Yeah.
Regarding what? Brain.
Reffing and streaming at the same time.
Yes, that is an annoying, but sadly an unavoidable aspect in our line of work sometimes. Annoying.
Yeah. So yeah, in 2 weeks, sign up for Crucible again.
Yep, I've lost first place. I can already tell you that much.
And it will be back in Zenok's capable hands, and I will try my hand at probably piloting again, messing it up again.
I hope you do better than I did.
I guess just having a different pilot for once would be good. Instead of having the same people over and over and over and over and over.
That's sadly unavoidable since, well,
Yeah.
we're sadly comparable to a redneck family.
So, before I end the stream here, did we do the maths? Do we know who actually did win this week's...
Of course.
Yes, we do. Because for 3 teams, you actually require the map, and I already called them out.
Oh, so who is the winner?
I will do it again. So, 3rd place will go to Fixed Bayonets with 9 points.
Oh.
2nd place goes to Fancy Airborne Cookies with 19 points. And the winners are the Strength Stickers with 21 points.
Congratulations to the Svenska Tigrar.
Okay, still messed it up. I don't care.
Alright, that's gonna be it for us. For me.
Basically, that's it for everyone.
Yeah, and it's gonna be going again with the Senok in 3 weeks. 2 weeks.
Yes, indeed. In well,
3.
2.
three.
Wait, 3.
2 weeks in the middle, and the third
yeah.
one is the event.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed.
Maths.
Don't do math
Donks.
in the stream.
Yeah, exactly.
No, that's always a good idea.
Yeah, so thank you everyone for coming here and watching, and thank you to everyone who played, and thank you guys for having me.
Yeah, thank you for
Yes,
being here.
Indeed. So take care, everyone.